What is up, Sin? YouTube here, your tips and tricks guy for everything Fortnite Mobile. And today, I'm coming at y'all boys with a banger, okay? So, I just got done playing Cash Cup. I did absolute dog. I got the worst luck ever, and it was just really not good. I played on 2 different accounts, and after I started doing bad on the second account, I was just done. I went to go eat dinner, came back. This is the second week I didn't qual. It's a little bit demotivating, but I just gotta grind harder. Anyways, today's vid is gonna be 6 things you need to become a pro Fortnite mobile player. So I'm talking like things you're gonna have to pick up, spend a little bit of money on if you plan to really play the game seriously and you want your skill to improve. These are a couple things you're gonna need to pick up. So let's start out by the first item on the list would be a cooling pad. Oh, and I'm gonna pop up pictures of everything that I bring up on the screen, so when I say it, I'll pop it up on the screen. So number 1, cooling pad. Cooling pad, there's cooling pads for people who use iPad, which is, I was one of the first people in the Fortnite mobile comm to pick one up. It essentially is made for laptops. You're supposed to put your laptop down on top of it. It's a little thing. It's sort of like a pad, and you plug a USB into it, flip it on. There's fans on the inside of it, and there's like a little metal caging over the top that you set your device down on, and the fans cool it down. So I picked one up, then a bunch of other people started picking them up after they really started getting some attention. Now pros use it, Ducky, Surf, I don't even know. I know Ducky has one though, and a lot of other people. But yeah, you can get the cooling pad for cheap, like 30, nah, not even 30, 20, 15, 30 for like a good cooling pad, but you don't really need it. It's not really doing much but blowing cold air on your iPad. Anyways, so cooling pad, definitely want to pick those up. They also have them for phones as well. I'll pop some up on the screen, or I did pop some up on the screen. You may have already saw them. For phones, you can go pick those up. And the next item on the list is going to be thumb sleeves. So thumb sleeves, I'd say that these are more of an honorable mention, but I'm still going to put them on the list because I recently got mine just yesterday, and they are super good. Make your editing faster, make your building smoother. It just makes you feel a whole lot better about the game. You don't get that inconsistent touch or the mess up like when you put water on your fingers, or you wash your hands or put on lotion or whatever, and your fingers are sticky and they're not sliding. Thumb sleeves, you got to pick those up, trust me. Alrighty. Now, the next item on the list, headset or a nice pair of gaming earbuds. All the pros have a headset. You need it. It is essential. Now, you don't have to go out and spend a whole lot of money on, you know, a freaking $8,000 headset. You know, just like a 20, 30, 40, 50, something like that in that price range. You could pick that up off Amazon. Oh, forgot to mention the thumb sleeves. You can pick those up for around $7 to $10, maybe even 15 if you buy a 20 pack, which I don't think you'd ever need a 20 pack. I bought mine for $7.15. It is a 4-pack, and they work pretty well. So that's the pricing on the thumb sleeves. But anyways, back to the headset. I use a headset. I use a cooling pad. Now, if you're gonna have a cooling pad, you're gonna need a set of earbuds or a headset to go with your cooling pad, because your iPad's mic is gonna be laying up against the fan, so no one's really gonna be able to hear what you're saying. So definitely gonna need to pick up a headset with a mic on it, so people don't hear a whole lot of wabbledy-dabbledy while your guys are in the Fortnite lobby. Now, next thing. This is not something you have to pay for. This is something that you just have to put time and effort into finding, and that is a comfortable HUD. You're gonna need a comfortable HUD if you consider going pro, really trying in this game, placing, practicing, and getting well. You're gonna need a comfortable HUD. Like, even I still have struggles with this. Even before the Cash Cup I was telling you guys about that I just played in, didn't go so hot, I had to keep moving my buttons around because they just weren't comfortable. Like, everything else is good except for my platform and the stair, and I had to keep moving it, resizing it, big hassle, big headache, and I have yet to get my buttons all in the exact perfect spots to where I never have to move them. But you guys should be able to. And also, don't hold yourself back. If you're playing on 3-finger or 4-finger and you're on an iPad, consider switching to 6, 7, maybe even 8. I recommend 6, maybe even 7. I play on 6. It's pretty comfortable. But you could even play 6 on phone or 5 on phone. I'd only play 5 at most. When I used to play on phone, I played 4. But anywho, next thing on the list, a good mentality. Now, I know it's hard to just not have anything go your way and try to remain positive. I'm even having trouble trying to remain positive after the Cash Cup games I just played. You guys wouldn't even believe the crazy stuff that was happening to me. There's so many times I just wanted to take my iPad, snap it into 2, and throw it. I don't even know where. Just throw it. Just get it out of my face. But I just took some time off. I ate dinner. I am now making this YouTube video for you guys, and I'm probably going to watch some YouTube myself. You just need to, if you can't play and you're too heated, hop off, take a break. You have to do that until you can learn to keep calm under those sort of situations, because it will only make you play worse. I'm going to put in work, I'm going to grind, I'm going to do better, and hopefully by next week I can qualify for round 2, because it is really not looking pretty. Anyways, on to the next thing on the list. It is sort of in the same ballpark. It's learning from your mistakes and making less excuses. Now, I'm pretty sure I talked about this in other montages before, but I really want to beat it down into your guys' head so you absorb this knowledge. You have to learn from your mistakes so you don't make them again. Learning from your mistakes is making you a better player by the second. Every time you make a mistake, learn from it. And last but not least, an honorable mention is 120 FPS, having a good iPad, and I'm going to throw in Ethernet adapter as well. Ethernet adapter would be even more important because not everyone could go out and buy a $1,000 iPad and get 120 FPS, and you don't need 120 FPS in order to do good, but it certainly helps. Ethernet adapter will make your ping way more smooth, way more stable. My ping personally is pretty good. I don't usually get spikes at all or FPS drops or any of that. So I don't really think that an Ethernet adapter is a top priority for me. But if you struggle with ping spikes or lag spikes, whatever, FPS drops, packet loss, then you may want to consider picking up an Ethernet adapter. You may want to consider picking up an Ethernet adapter so your ping, your FPS, and your packet loss can be more consistent. As far as the iPad goes, if you can pick one up, if your birthday's coming up, if Christmas is coming up, and you feel like your iPad is just not good enough and it's too bad and it's too old, then maybe you want to upgrade to something better. And maybe it might be possible to upgrade to an iPad Pro. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the tips I have for you boys today. Thanks for swinging by, watching the vids. Really appreciate that. Anyways, boys, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys absorb all this knowledge, put it into action, and watch you boys become pros. Anyways, thank you for tuning into this vid. I appreciate all the recent support on my new uploads lately. Seeing the subs go up, watching you guys comment, like, all that really means a lot. One more thing before you guys do go though is that 89.1% of my views come from people that are not subscribed. So if you're not sub, make sure you hit that sub button. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.